All right, Shalom. Like to start off by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect all over the four corners of the earth. Shalom. Okay, this is I'm gonna start off with Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy 28 and 64. It says, "And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from one end of the earth even unto the other, and there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known." Right, which none of our forefathers have known, even wood and stone. So we was a people that was scattered, okay, among the whole earth. Okay, we were scattered from one end, except from one end of the earth to the other. And we were scattered because Yahweh Shema Shai was taking us through, or he took us through this process of being enslaved up under our oppressors, under the different nations, and mainly the Edomites, the so-called white men. And it was a punishment because we chose to do this right here. We chose to do this. We chose to go off and worship other gods, even wood and stone, versus what? Worshiping our true power, the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahweh Shai. So us so-called blacks, Latino, Native American, we had to pay a very hard price, okay? Now, through us paying this very hard price, okay, or should I say punishment, we're going to, and have already started, but it was prophesied that we would come back to Yahweh, while Yahweh Shai, okay? But this had to be part of the process. And people don't like it. We don't like that we had to go through that, but guess what? It was all of Yahweh Shema Shai. Slavery was in the scriptures, okay? And the Lord said that we would come back to our remembrance and worship Him, okay? And this was done so that we could what? Find our way back to Yahweh Shema Shai. So when you look at or know the reason why we went through these things, then you can say, you know what? Oh, I appreciate Yahweh Shema Shai for what He done, because our reward at the end is going to be far. It's going to outweigh everything that we went through. The reward is going to outweigh the punishment. But the Lord had to bring the punishment in order to get us to come back to Him so that we can receive the reward and that we would cherish it this time. It says, "And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people." See? From one end of the earth even unto the other. That's why we always say that. This is for the so-called blacks, Latino, Native American, and the confusion of faces that look like other nations. Why? Because we were scattered. So when Jake was scattered, Jake was laying down and popping these women from these heathen nations. See? So them women had babies coming out looking like other nations. Then that boy would come out, and then just say if that son go out and marry him a heathen woman. See? That their children are going to come out looking just like the other nations. But really, they are Israelites because their father are Israelites. This is Baruch chapter 8. Salaki, Baruch 3 and 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us. See? Where thou hast scattered us. So the Lord scattered us, just like he said in Deuteronomy, here in Baruch. He scattered us among all the nations. Because we was up on those auction blocks, and guess what? Your wife or may have went with one slave owner and your husband with another. The brother and sister may have went to one slave owner, and then your other brother and sister went with another. You know, so we were scattered, we were split up, we were sold on those auction blocks, all for all because Yahweh Shema Shai had it planned out that way. We not mad with the Lord. You can't be mad with Yahweh Shema Shai. You got to get mad with yourself for worshiping wood and stones and other gods. It says, it says, what thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments. See, we still subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai. Our forefathers departed from Yahweh Shema Shai. So these are the curses that we had to fall up under. You see? Let's see. Let's read a little bit more in Deuteronomy 28 and 65. Deuteronomy 28 and 65 says, among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind. And the Lord did that, man. Come on now. Would not give us no ease. They worked us night and day. Night and day. Physically. We were the machines of today. You know, you got these machines today that they do a lot of the building and just need a man to operate that machine. Well, we were those machines. Literally. Okay? And we didn't have no ease. No, they did not have no type of pity upon us. Look at the picture on the screen. Didn't have no picture upon, no pity, no, hey, no. They didn't fucking care, man. But Yahweh Shema Shai will repay them double. He said that. It says, but the Lord shall give thee a trembling heart, and failure of eyes, and sorrow of mind. That's right. Because we would be in that lower state. We have no one to bring us up out of that. And keep reading. It's tell you that in 68. It says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. This is having none assurance of your life right there. Okay? None assurance of life. Okay? Don't know if you're gonna make it and see the next day. You know? It says, in the morning thou shalt say, would God it were even, and at evening thou shalt say, would God it were morning, for the fear of thine heart wherewith thou shalt fear, and for the sight of thine eyes which thou shalt see. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. See? Bring unto Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee, Thou shalt see it no more again. We shall see our homeland no more again. We brought here in these slave ships, okay, during the slave trade, brought here in these slave ships, okay, and we would not see our homeland again. We would not see our Israel, Jerusalem. We would not see our homeland. Okay, it says, "Thou shalt see it no more again, and there ye shall be sold unto your enemies." See, you shall be sold unto your enemies, and we were sold on the auction blocks to our enemies. We weren't sold to our friends. We weren't sold to our own people. We weren't sold by our own people. No, we were sold by the Hamites. And it says, "And there you shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen." That's right, for a slave man and a slave woman. "And no man shall buy you." No man should be able to help us in that situation, get out of that situation. You see, this was all of Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay, this is Baruch. Let's see. Go Baruch 2:30. It says, "For I knew." It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivity, they shall remember themselves." See, so by us being in this captivity, we was going to remember ourselves, "and shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear." In the midst of all of this, the Lord said, "I'm going to give them a heart to hear and ears to hear." Well, hear what? Hear that we are the chosen people of the Bible, that we are the Israelites. Hear that Yahweh Shema Shai is for us only, and that we are the one that's going to enjoy the kingdom of heaven. You see? That's what the Lord had to bring us to in order for us to hear. Hear this word. It says, "And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity." Wait a minute. So we're going to get to the point to where we're going to praise Yahweh Shema Shai in the midst of the captivity. That's how powerful the Lord is. Where it seems like we may be down and out. No, Scripture said no man will buy us out of the situation, okay, of slavery. But then in the midst of all of that, that's when we remember, wait a minute, we are the chosen people. Maybe we should pray to our true power and try to get back in good favor with the Lord, and then let's see what happens. And that's what's going on now. And it says, "And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name." Wait a minute. And start thinking upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shai. Psalm 124:8 said, "Our help lies in the name." That's why our help is. It says, "And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord." See? It says, "And I will bring them again unto the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and they shall be lords of it, and I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished, and I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their God, and they shall be my people, and I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I have given them." So, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai is in total control. The water Yahweh Shema Shai. I'm gonna read but this is next chapter, No, Baruch chapter 4 and verse 6. Verse 5, it says, "Be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nation, you were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because you moved the Most High to wrath, you were delivered, ye were delivered unto the enemies." Wait a minute. So it said we were sold unto the nation, not for our destruction. Well, the Lord didn't sell us to the nation to destroy us. He sold us to the nations, allowed us to go through slavery so that we would remember the name of the Lord, remember our old ways, and turn back to Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay? Because that's what punishment do. You put your children on punishment so that they won't do those things that they did in order for you to punish them. They won't do them anymore. Now, I ain't with that. No, no. I'm not trying to get no butt whooping from dad or pop or mom, you know? So you ain't gonna want to do that no more. It says, "For you provoke him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not unto God." Well, we read that in Deuteronomy. He said we worship other gods in wood and stone. See? It says, "Ye have forgotten the everlasting power, Yahweh, that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you." See? So that was the reason why Yahweh Shema Shai had to take us through this slavery, man. You know? That was the reason why. You know? But guess what? Deuteronomy 30 and 7 says that what? The Lord, matter of fact, let me read it. Deuteronomy 30 and 7. It says, "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee." See? "And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord and do all his commandments, which I commanded thee this day." So the Lord gonna put all these curses upon our enemies that we went through. See? And that's going on now. The Lord is doing that now. You see? So, yeah, I'm not going to drag it out, but, hey, pray that this was edifying. Like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and safety to the elect. Shalom.